XOXO.
The Gossip Girl reboot has released the teaser we've all been waiting for. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news from home. I don't know who of you out there are fellow Gossip Girl super fans, but I am beyond excited to dive into this teaser. Before we get into it though, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you can stay updated on all future Gossip Girl insight. As always, I am your host, Mariah Davis, and today I am joined by the one and only Zachary Reality. Zachary, first thing I have to ask, did you watch any of the Gossip Girl episodes? Did you watch the whole series? Or were you excited when you found out that there was going to be a reboot?
I was so excited hearing about the new Gossip Girl reboot. Gossip Girl was one of the biggest teenage heartthrobs. Everybody watched it. Such an interesting story, so much gossip and drama and fashion and pizzazz. So I was initially so excited when I heard it was coming back, and I honestly did not expect it to ever make a reboot.
You are so right. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I'm just going to give you a little backstory. The original Gossip Girl follows the lives of privileged and underprivileged teenagers and their parents in the Upper East Side of New York City. Through the glamorous lifestyles, there's an unending amount of drama, from love triangles, substance abuse, cheating scandals, pregnancies, pretty much anything you would expect from a teen drama series. The new series, though, definitely looks like it's taking a different approach. So we're going to take a look at the clip.
And before I'm through, I'll make sure you see you too.
You know you love me. You know you love me.
Okay, so we already know that we can expect some major tea. It looks like they're all shocked. I'm sure if you're familiar with the original storyline, this website has been dead for 8 or 9 years. So now maybe they are familiar with this and they're like, no way this is about to happen to us. What's your initial reaction, Zachary?
I mean, it looks juicy, but it's like, where's the original cast? I thought we were getting the original cast. So I'm just a little bit confused at all of these new faces. I'm excited about new faces. It seems like we're still getting the same like little tune song XOXO Gossip Girl in the dramatic way that it is. So we still have that, but it just seems like an entirely different show at the same time.
It does. I mean, whatever they're going to do, we know they're going to deliver us drama. HBO MAX released this trailer this Friday, May 28th, and also revealed that the series premiere will debut on Thursday, July 8th. The new insight offers the first peek at the new cast, including Jordan Alexander, Eli Brown, Thomas Daughtry, Tavi Givenson, Emily Allen Lind, Evan Mock, Zion Moreno, Whitney Peak, and Savannah Lee Smith. Okay, so there's a lot of new young faces, and we haven't received any confirmation of there being any guest appearances from the original cast. Sadly, like you mentioned, Zachary, we don't see them anywhere, but there will be one familiar voice that we all know and love and sometimes hate and despise. Kristen Bell will be returning as the ominous voice narrating the episodes. Much like the original, this is a pretty big cast. One thing I personally really loved about the original was there's so many different character storylines we could follow. I feel like we knew the dirt on every character, and we're going to be getting that with a new set of storylines that are relevant for this day and age. After watching the teaser, it definitely has more of an ominous vibe though. So I kind of get a high-end, glamorous Riverdale impression, and I sense there's going to be some darker stories than the original that are going to unfold. But I want to ask you, based on the teaser alone, do you have any predictions on what type of drama is going to unfold?
Well, I mean, everybody was on their phones, so I'm assuming it's going to be a lot more updated with the times. You know, it is almost 10 years from when Gossip Girl originally ended. So it's a whole new generation now, and everyone is on their phones. It's all about social media. And I'm kind of curious because in the original Gossip Girl, we knew it was like a blog with the whole Gossip Girl thing, but now everyone's on their phones. Is it going to be an Instagram account, maybe a Twitter, possibly even a TikTok? Like, it's going to be something more ingrained with social media, and I'm thrilled that Kristen Bell is going to be the voice. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes, I love that we're at least getting something from the previous season, but you're right, there's so much that we don't know yet. There hasn't been a lot of explanation on what new stories will entail, but we do know that the reboot returns viewers to the world of New York City's private school teens on the Upper East Side as they realize they're being watched 9 years after the previous blog went dark. So, whether they are familiar with the previous blog or not, that's going to be interesting to see play out. As with the last version, the show is also based on Cecily von Ziegesar's novel, but as executive producer Josh Schwartz revealed at a TCA panel in July of 2019, in this version, quote, "we're all Gossip Girl." Okay, that's a crazy quote. He followed up by stating, quote, "it's not going to turn out that one dude has been inexplicably acting as the all-knowing gossip queen for the entire series, because we're all purveyors of our own social media surveillance state." This is crazy because okay, this may have been from 2019, but it's crazy to think if you have watched the show and you knew, spoiler alert, Dan Humphrey was Gossip Girl, then it's crazy that we're not going to be kind of focusing on who Gossip Girl is. What does he mean by we're all Gossip Girl? Like, this is what I really want to uncover at the start of the series. So it definitely puts a new spin on things. The showrunner, Joshua Safran, has also promised fans a mysterious twist. So this is leading me to believe that we're not going to watch the similar scenarios take place, and there's definitely going to be something darker play out. What do you think? What kind of darkness can we expect?
I mean, it can't be the same. We have a whole new set of characters and a whole new cast. So it can't be the same, but I do want to see some similarities and some homage to the original Gossip Girl, especially if they are using the same title, even though it's a different cast. But I think that in regards to not being one Gossip Girl, I think that maybe everybody will have a blog, or they can all write for the Gossip Girl blog, but then write it anonymously, maybe. Like, everyone has to be involved because there is like social media, but I think we'll see a lot more mystery and maybe some murder, some hard drugs. I don't know. Gossip Girl really like took us to those dark places back in the day. So I'm definitely going to imagine that we'll get that again, but just like a more updated Gen Z version. And I just think we're going to get a lot of Gen Z lingo, just like a lot of changes to what like a school system would be like now versus back then, with like all of our favorite gossip and drama. I'm really looking forward to it.
For sure. I don't think we're going to have the same type of scenarios from the previous Gossip Girl. I'm with you, especially having like, I watched this and then I went back and watched the original teaser for the original Gossip Girl, and it's so different. So I'm sure we're going to get some really intense, equally dramatic storylines, but I don't think we'll get the exact same. You and I talked about before we went on here how we think that there's not going to be the same characters, obviously, but there's going to have the characters are going to have similar personalities to the previous series characters. So that's going to be really interesting to play out as well. In this teaser, if you noticed, the characters are all together in like a typical fashion, glamorous Gossip Girl world, but the very infamous letters X and O keep showing up in unexpected ways. Now, who knows what this could mean? Obviously, we know that they're infamous because Gossip Girl always says XOXO, Gossip Girl. So, but the fact that they really exaggerated it throughout the teaser has me wondering what the purpose was. This definitely highlights the power those letters had in the previous series. I mean, the website went dark for 9 years, but now a new generation is going to experience the same heavy scrutiny of this social surveillance. I mean, there's so much to be inferred by the presence of these letters. What do you think the meaning could be?
Well, they have to bring back the letters. This is what Gossip Girl is known for. XOXO Gossip Girl is like Gossip Girl's tagline. It's what it's famous for. So it definitely has to be brought back, and it totally means that something is coming. There is drama, there is scandal, there is heartbreak. It means everything in 4 letters that it does. Like, it truly means that it's the premise of the entire show. So I cannot wait to see all of the scandal, all of the drama that we're going to get on this reboot. Full new storylines, new characters. I want to see like a similar character to Blair, a similar character to Serena, maybe even a similar character to Dan. Like, I want to see some similarities, but like completely different at the same time. And XOXO Gossip Girl means so much. You can't even summarize that in just one sentence.
Yes, and for people like me who fell in love with the original, it's nice to see like, okay, it is going to still be familiar. Some people don't like the idea of reboots because they don't want things to be totally different. There's a whole new cast, there's going to be a whole new storylines, and we fell in love with the original cast. But I think it's nice to see like how much they highlighted and exaggerated the XO because it's like, okay, this is what you can expect. It's still going to have a familiar feel. There is so much anticipation for the new series. We've been promised all of the mystery and drama, so we'll just have to tune in July 8th and find out what's going to happen with this new season. That is all that we have for you right now. But of course, we want to know what you guys think of this new teaser. What did you think about it? And what are you expecting from the new series? Let's talk about it down in the comments. But before you go, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell because we're going to be updating you on all future Gossip Girl news. As always, I am your host, Mariah Davis. I am joined today by the lovely Zachary Reality. You can follow us on our social handles listed on the screen right now. We hope you guys have a great Memorial weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.